Hello everybody, thank you for stopping by on my channel. I've got this makeup on today because I literally just filmed doing a makeup tutorial. I don't go around with like red eyeliner on all the time, although that would be very cool if I did. But yeah, just wanted to clear that up. Today's video is going to be a bit of a questions and answers video just because I haven't ever done one of these before and I thought I would subject you all to the wonders of my answers. So I've been asking a few of you if you have any questions for me on Twitter and stuff like that, and I'm just going to read through a few of them and answer them as I go. So let's begin. First one is from Emily, and she said, do you have a nickname? If so, why? I've been having a think about this one for a little while because I can't think of any nicknames in particular that come to my head, but this is a little bit diverting from the question, but I do have my cat is playing with my camera. There we go. I do have so obviously my name is Jessica, but I have a national insurance card with a different name on there. I don't know if I've told you that before, but can any of you guess what my other name might be? It's not all that exciting, to be honest. I think my mum said that I had a different name when I was born, so she gave me a different name and kept it for like 3 months or something, and then decided that Jessica was a better fit or something like that. Anyway, put your suggestions for what you think my other name is in the comments below and I'll let you know if you're right. I don't think you'll guess it, but yeah, that's a little challenge for you. Next question is from Shaylee, and she has said, what was school life like for you? School, okay, so that's a big question. What was school life like for you? I would say, all in all, it was fairly good. Towards the end of my A-levels, I was starting to think, I realised that when I finished these, I'm going to have to go into the real world and get a job. And that was kind of scary for me. And that made me think to myself that I really liked school. And so I don't know, I just knew at that point that all of my friends were going to go away to uni and that I would go and have to get a job because I didn't want to go to uni. And so, I don't know. Yeah, I think then in that time, I quite liked school. But throughout the rest of it, I guess I was just like anybody else. It was okay. I had some nice friends that, we had some laughs and it was good, yeah. Esther has asked me, what's your all-time favourite meal? If you had to choose anything to eat right now, main course and pudding, what would you choose? Oh, this is so hard. I would say for main course, this is really not very exciting because, it's going to be spaghetti. My mum used to make this spaghetti with tomato sauce and bacon and cheese, and it was just the most amazing thing ever. And since becoming an adult, I have recreated this when I just want something really yummy, and it is just so nice. That is probably my favourite. It still remains my favourite dinner. And if I had to pick a pudding, right now, I feel like I would pick a cherry Bakewell. Next question is from my lovely friend Melissa, who has said, what's your favourite memory from dance? Okay, so I just feel like I have to fill you guys in on this. When we were at school, Melissa and I went to this dance class together and, we didn't know each other beforehand, but we became friends after meeting each other there. And, yeah, so I guess I would say my favourite memory was when we tried to film each other with our phones, but the teacher got really angry with us because she kept saying that you're not allowed to have phones, which then made us want to use our phones more. And then I just remember trying to secretly hide the phone whilst my friend Melissa was dancing, and I was probably really naughty, and I'm sorry to my dance teacher because that's really mean and stressful for you, but that was quite funny at the time. So that's going to be my answer. Zoe has asked me, what interested you in makeup and doing the makeup tutorials on YouTube? I think since I was maybe a teenager, I've really enjoyed doing makeup, and I think I am quite an artistic person in the fact that I like doing drawings and just things like that. So I think that makeup is kind of like an extension from that. I mean, at one point I thought that I wanted to be a makeup artist full time, but I realised that probably wouldn't suit me. I'm an estate agent and I really like doing that. I don't think I would like the uncertainty of being my own boss. So yeah. But I just wanted to start this because it's something that I can do that's still makeup related, and I can do it in my spare time as a hobby. It's the best of both worlds, really. I really like it, and I just like being creative and just trying different things out. She's also said, I like Zoe, she's posted lots of questions, so I'm very happy with her. What motivated you to become a blogger in your spare time? I guess I would say that kind of relates to my last answer. I just really had a passion for doing makeup, and I wanted to show people my looks that I've been creating. I feel like blogging and YouTube is just a really good way of sort of putting yourself out there and just being able to do it as a hobby. Last question from Zoe is, what other things do you do around work and your makeup tutorials during the 7-day week? To be honest, makeup has started to take up quite a lot of my week. I didn't realise how much time blogging would take, but it's using up a lot of my time. But aside from that, I really like what do I like? See, this is terrible. So I don't know if you guys know, but I don't know if I've told you before, but I am a Christian, and so I go to church and stuff, and I've met a really lovely bunch of people there. So I just like to sort of meet up with them during the week and see how they're getting on. And aside from that, kind of hobbies wise, I like watching TV. That's not a hobby, but it can be. I like drawing, stuff like that. I've done a few drawings, which I can show you if you want to see them. I don't know if you do, but I'll get them anyway. Oh, so that's a bit of a shame, but most of my drawings aren't here. They're at my parents' house. But I've got one that I can show you. So this is one that I did. I don't know if that's going to show up very well. This is one that I did of Marilyn Monroe. I don't know. I think it looks really wonky and distorted in the camera view frame, but yeah, that's it. There we go. So I don't know. I like doing stuff like that, but I haven't done any drawings in a long time, to be honest, because makeup is creative as well. So I've just really been focusing on that at the moment. Sophie has asked me, where do you hope to see yourself in 5 years? This is the kind of question that you get asked a lot in interviews, and when I get asked it in an interview, I feel like I need to say that I'm going to be this amazing person who's going to have achieved the world. But in all actual honesty, I would really like to be doing kind of what I'm doing in 5 years' time. I'd really like to stay in the job that I'm in 5 years' time, and I really hope that I'm still doing makeup, but maybe like on a larger scale, I don't know, maybe just enjoying stuff like that a lot more and making more connections within that. I don't think that I would like to have started a family by then, because I feel like a teenager still, and I'm not a teenager, but I just feel too, I don't think I'd like that. So yeah, just continuing going as I am at the moment, really, which is probably the most boring answer I could have given you, but I'm sorry, that's just the truth. The last question is from Neve, and she has said, what is your most embarrassing moment? Oh dear. I'm gonna have to say, just because it's the only thing that's coming to my head right now, when I was at school, I did a lot of singing, and I've still got a YouTube channel actually, but I started that whilst I was at school, a sort of singing YouTube channel. And if any of you want to check it out, I'm not asking you to, but if you want to, it is Jellica Music. I'll put the link down below, maybe if I decide to, but I might not. Anyway, I had this channel going, and I think my teachers somehow found out about my channel, and that was just so embarrassing because one day, apparently one of the students put on in class one of my singing videos, and I wasn't there, but when I heard about it, I was just so mortified because I think the teacher listened to it and the whole class must have been listening to it. And yeah, that was just really quite embarrassing. I heard a comedian or someone saying once, I can't remember who it was, so sorry about that, but this comedian said, you have to just try and embrace the cringe-worthy moments in life. So when you're thinking, when you make a mistake or you do something that just makes you like, oh, that is so embarrassing, then you just should embrace it and enjoy the cringe-worthy moment, because honestly, I've tried it and it makes it so much better because you just realise how much of an idiot you are and it's just funny. That is it for all of the questions. Thank you so very much to everybody that has asked me. I didn't expect to get any questions at all, and so I'm really grateful that some of you have asked me some questions. I will maybe be doing another one of these videos another time, so if you have any ideas for questions for my next one, then do post them below or let me know in any of my social media channels. The question I have for you is, for my next makeup tutorial, do you want me to do something a bit more everyday makeup, glam makeup, or would you rather me do something sort of fantasy, Disney or something inspired? So let me know, either everyday glam makeup or fantasy Disney character inspired. Do post your vote down below and I will go through them and pick the top rated one. As mentioned before, this makeup look was recorded, so I will be putting this one up shortly. It does take me a little while to edit my makeup videos, so hopefully it won't be too long for that one to be uploaded. But that is all for now. I'm going to stop talking because I feel like I've been talking quite a lot, and I will let your ears have peace. So goodbye and thank you for coming to watch.